Hello, everyone. Welcome to Calculus 2. My name is Aaron Yeager. I'm your professor for the semester. And I just wanted to go over a few things about the course before we start next week. So first is this is going to be a flipped format course. So all the material is going to be posted on D2L initially, and then we have discussions about the material in class. We'll also work extra problems to help emphasize some of the points. And so I wanted to show you how you would sign up for where the homework's going to be done and just how to navigate through some of the stuff that you're going to need for the course. So first, let me share my screen here. Okay, so now you should be seeing what you would see on the D2L. So you would find your course, Calculus 2. So everything's going to be under this content button here. So you click content. All right, so first, so this is what you wouldn't see this blue line here. This would be not blue yet, but so you would see table of contents, all this stuff. So first you want to click this syllabus and open that. And then this has all the typical syllabus stuff. Most importantly here is these office hours. So 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. on Monday, Tuesday and Thursday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then on Friday at two different times, 9:30 to 10:45, and then also later in the day at 12:30 to 1:45. So these office hours are going to be held on through the office hours in D2L here. So like, and I've added everyone into those. So like, let me just show you where those are at. So what that looks like is this thing right here. So how do you access getting into the office hours? So you go here, yeah, I click content to get here, and then Collaborate Ultra. And then at this point, like I would have created a session that we would have already met in. So I'm not going to keep the office hours totally open during those times because it just eats up all my bandwidth. But if you send me an email and you say, hey, will you meet me at the office hours during those times? I will open a session and then you will meet me in this thing here in a session. And if it doesn't work out through here, you're having trouble with it, we can also meet on Zoom. So that's how you'll access. So that would be like direct contact for the office hours. So, and if you can't meet during those times, just email me and we'll figure out something else some other time to meet. But we would meet in that same place in the office hours, and everyone should be that should be added to your D2L page now. So first you go through the syllabus, just read through it. It has all the information that you're going to need. And just like typical stuff, what is this Calculus 2? What are you going to do that in this? What we're going to cover. This is all the material that sets you up for like what you should take next in the spring is either differential equations or Calculus 3, or if you're a math major, taking that proofs course. So if the proofs course is more important than the others if you are on the math track, but regardless, that's where you go after this class. So this part right here, so this part's really important because what's going to happen is the exams are going to be taken online. So they'll use a lockdown browser and a webcam for these exams. And one of the most important thing here is that like that situation with the lockdown browser and the webcam, it's not supported on a Chromebook. So if you have a Chromebook, you need to request a computer through the school, and you can check out a laptop for the semester. And but yeah, so that has to be done. That you have a you can check here to see if you have the system requirements and all that stuff. Let's see anything else in here. So like usual, so there's a homework that's going to be created on Hawks, which I'm going to get into in a second. And then there's 4 tests and a comprehensive final. Those all have to be taken with that lockdown browser and webcam recording. We'll have a warm up, like a little mock exam before getting to these, so to make sure that there's no type of situations like failure not to follow the directions. Because it like said, once you take this exam with this type setting, it's like take the computer, scan the environment, and so on. You can use a graphing calculator, but like it's not going to really help you, and you have to learn how to do the mechanics of this stuff by yourself. So homework, test, final. So makeup work, just like make sure you read through all this stuff, and then that's all the normal course stuff. So first you do that. All right, now second, just so you know, what is this thing Hawks that we're about to mess with? So you want to read through these things. So this is just going to explain what Hawks is. That right there just explains like how you like input the stuff into Hawks, like the answers. And this thing right here gives you shortcuts, so you don't have to like go find the eventually the integral symbol or whatever. Like you can do little shortcuts to get there. Now finally, like after you've looked at those ones, then you go here to sign up for Hawks. All right, so this, why is this thing not showing? All right, sorry about that. I had to fix why that thing was not showing. So let me go back to now share my screen. Okay, so now back to this. Okay, so you've read through what this thing, like what Hawks is, how it's gonna work and such. Now here, this is where you sign up for Hawks the first time. You only have to do this once through this little thing right here. So you click that button. All right, so what you want to choose here is this first one here, the Calculus 2. So like you would click, like, and this thing already has me added into it. So like, it's not going to look exactly the same, but like, make sure that the one you choose is Jaeger Calculus 2 Fall 2020. So that's the one you want. And then you will be prompted at that point. You either like, you'll have to sign up for this to eventually pay for it. I think you have a 2-week free trial. And then if not, maybe you have a code, you can enter it at that time. And then the good thing about when you purchase this will be the same code that you use in Calculus 3. So you don't have to buy it again. So it's a one-time purchase. You don't have to buy the book and the code. All you need is the code. And then you'll have a free version of the book with an e-version of the book with this subscription here. So that's where you sign up for it. So that's what you would do third. And then now you're ready to start going into the homework assignments. So that's here. So on all of these, like first, so there's a video lecture and then there's the actual lesson itself. So you click the lecture and then watch the video and so on. And then after you've watched the video, then you go back and then actually here's where the homework is. So this is how Hawks is gonna look. So, so first you would do the learn, and then the practice, and then the certify. So the certify is not turned on yet. I'm gonna work to get this fixed today, but this should be, if you want to start these over the weekend, this should be set up to work. But like this is just gonna be more like what the video was about. Here you can practice, and you'd want to practice this a little bit before going into here. So this thing has it set on it like mastery 80%, but you want to complete all the problems just for learning sake. And then and if you, I think it's like it has a set on it that like if you miss too many of them, it'll kick you out. So after the first one, it'll keep you in, but then if you on the second one, if you miss one, then it makes you go back here and practice. So make sure to take the notes when you're going through it so that like you'll have easy access getting through this thing certified. Okay, so let me go back to here now. And so all these, what's in here now, that's the wrong course, sorry. What's in this course, which is your course, okay, so all of this stuff right here, this is, depending on where you ended in Calc 1, this is basically all review. I know that like in the spring when things happened, maybe some of these sections hadn't have gotten to, but regardless, like this, like it's either going to be review for you, like if you did get through them, or it's just stuff that like was the very tail end of Calc 1. And regardless, it has to be pretty much mastered, because what in Calc 2, it starts with integration, like different kinds of integration stuff. And all this is just kind of like warm up, getting you ready through integration. So and we're not always going to have 6 things due in one week. So, and then this right here is set to be due on Saturday. Normally the homework's going to be due on Fridays, and it's at 11 p.m. or 11:59 p.m. So, like this is your first week's assignments here, and so you want to get through these as fast, like and we'll we can have discussions over these at any time during the week, but like make sure you only come to the class period that has your CRN number because of how it's set up with the social distancing. But you can email me and we can meet on office hours like anytime to go through any questions you have over any of this material. So really not like this one, a lot of people really Calc 2 kind of starts on that one right there. That one's just more stuff with the substitution rule, but you might have even covered that in Calc 1. So like really like we're not gonna probably Calc 2 is not gonna really start with like what would be classic Calc 2 material until next week. And I'll have all next week's stuff posted, within like by mid next week, and I'll let you know that it's up there. And that's where everything's gonna be in this class. So content, the grade book in Hawks, it will dump over into here if you want to look at your grades on here. But there's a grade book in Hawks, like it doesn't update until like some strange hour in the middle of the night. Like you can just see what your current running grade is on Hawks as we go through it. So that's where all the main stuff is in the course. And email me at any time if anything comes up, or on this first week, since there's a lot going on and we kind of got to get through a lot. If you need an extension on one of these first initial homeworks, email me and I can put it in. As we go along, we need to not have that happen though, so that we can get through all the material in time. But in this first week, I understand there's a lot going on, but we just got to get through that so that we can start the integration stuff in Calc 2, that it'll make sense. Because otherwise, it'll go real fast, and it'll be like we don't want anybody to be lost, and we want everybody to finish and um, do great in the course. And I look forward to meeting all of you, and contact me at any time. And hope all of you have a great day. Thank you very much.